Well, hello everyone. Dr. Jeff Golini here, and welcome to another episode of Ask the Scientist. This show's about busting myths and bringing you the truth. Daily people write in and ask me questions, so I thought for this episode, I would go ahead and answer a live question that came in actually yesterday, but I do hear this almost weekly. It's a very popular question. Al writes and says, Dr. Jeff, what should I eat before and after a workout? I've been trying to figure this out, and it seems like everyone in the gym has got a different impression, and most of them seem a little ridiculous, like eating 5 tablespoons of peanut butter before I go to the gym. Yes, don't listen to people at the gym, my friend. Most of them have no idea what they're talking about, along with most of these online influencers and ambassadors. You need to go to the source of someone who knows what they're doing, somebody who has done it, and somebody who can give you some information that actually works with the body and makes sense. So let me tell you what to take before a workout. You've got to fuel your body before a workout. Eating peanut butter is not going to fuel your body. All it's going to do is weight your stomach down. You got all that fat and protein in your stomach. Same way with people drinking protein drinks before they go to the gym. No. You need carbohydrates. Now, that's why I developed Carbolin. So again, this isn't a sales pitch. This is giving you the best of the best, what professional athletes use. So I'm going to recommend 50 grams of Carbolin mixed in water, drank about 15 minutes before you go work out. This is going to give you glycogen ready to burn for fuel. Now, I also sometimes like to nibble on a little dried fruit just to, give me a little sustenance in my stomach versus just a Carbolin drink. But I always have the Carbolin. Now, the only other thing I do and I recommend before a workout is if you want to mix that Carbolin with a pre-workout, if you want some things for endurance, stamina, Crealkaline, maybe like my AminoZorb or some EAAs, but that's really all you need to fuel yourself during a workout. Now, if you are doing a long workout, then mix another 50 grams of Carbolin to drink midway or to sip on during your workout. Or if it's extremely hot, use Carbolin hydrate that contains electrolytes. So again, you're replenishing those glycogen stores, and you're also getting some electrolytes. Guarantee you'll have the best workout of your life. Now, what do you do after a workout? Again, you've got to replenish glycogen stores. When you are sore, you have depleted your glycogen. So I always say you need to get some simple carbs back into your system, not junk. Don't eat sugars or gummies or candy or any of that type of stuff. That's poison going into your body. Eat a banana. Again, you can do another drink of Carbolin, and then you want to get some protein in as quickly as possible. So that's where I do recommend whey protein isolate. Now, you can go to efxsports.com. I make one of the best out there. It includes my trademark Protein process. Personally, I like to mix my Protein isolate with some Carbolin. And when I'm leaving the gym, I'm drinking that. So again, within about an hour and a half, I have that protein, those amino acids going toward building. Sometimes I'll just use the AminoZorb, where basically it's all 22 amino acids. So it's like a pre-digested engineered protein, and I'll mix that with Carbolin. But that's what you need to do after workout. And then later on, again, you want to start eating your food and your meals again. But it's pretty basic, Go to efxsports.com and you can find one of my books, Building a Lean, Mean Muscle Machine. And it'll give you kind of some meal eating plans and some ideas of things that I used to do. You can get it absolutely free. That's things that online trainers will charge you $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 for. And my information is free. All right, my friend, hope that helps. Take care and God bless.